Welcome to the Cryptosphere. This is Cryptogenic coming at you. Today is Saturday, March 27th at 3:06 p.m. here in sunny California. In this video, we're going to look at the BTC chart, the XRP chart, and we're going to get a feel for how close we are to altcoin season and what's going on there. However, before I get there, I want to let you know about a special Zoom meeting I'm doing next week on Saturday morning, April 3rd, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. That is 9 a.m. California time, next Saturday, April 3rd. I'm doing this Zoom meeting for anyone interested in understanding the different levels of membership on my platforms, both Patreon and YouTube. I've gotten some inquiries as to what level might be right for you. And if you want to understand those different levels and ask questions about which might be right for you, join me in this free Zoom call next Saturday morning, April 3rd, 9 a.m. California time. That is 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And you can join me simply by clicking the link that's in the description of this video. Also, it's pinned to the first comment of this video. And simply register yourself for that call. I'd love to meet you there and answer any questions I can and help you any way I possibly can. All right, with that being said, one more thing. Check out my new website, cryptogenic.io. That is now up and running. Love to have you check that out. All right, let's jump into this Bitcoin chart and let's see what we got going here for Bitcoin. I'm seeing bullish and bearish indicators in this chart. First of all, the bullish scenario. We're seeing an engulfing bullish candle here at the 50 EMA indicated that this correction pattern was over and that we're now moving up into a new bull pattern. Secondly, another engulfing bullish candle here close to the 50 EMA, but not so much, simply at this support and resistance level, but it indicated that this correction pattern was over and we're moving up into another bullish pattern. Now we've got a third engulfing bullish pattern right on the 50 EMA, bouncing off the 50 EMA, which seems to indicate that this bullish pattern, this bearish correction, once again, is over and that we're moving into another short-term bullish pattern at the very least. So those are some great data points there. We've got the 50 EMA and we've got these bullish, engulfing bullish candles that indicate that we're moving up. And then secondly, we're making another bullish candle here, so it looks like we are moving upward. The only problem I have with this scenario is that we're seeing bearish divergence in the RSI. We're making higher highs in the price action, but lower highs in the RSI. So the RSI is moving downward. The MACDs are moving downward, which means that the momentum for Bitcoin is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. That doesn't mean we can't continue to go up in the short term. It simply means we can't continue to go up forever in the short term. This is simply indicating on this daily chart, going all the way back here to early January. January 2nd is where we began to lose momentum in this market. So with that being said, we could continue. This could come up and touch this and go down, and we could, make smaller and smaller, and it could continue to go up for a while. But we're simply looking at an indication that Bitcoin's bull run is short-lived. Its days are numbered, and at a certain point, it's going to peter out, it's going to top out, and the altcoins are going to have their turn. Now, where are we going next for Bitcoin? What I notice on the hourly chart, I charted this yesterday morning, when it was actually down here in the morning yesterday, and I said it looked like a cup and handle pattern, and if so, it would take us up to $57,248. It looks like that's playing out nicely. So if we get that high, that could mean the top of this RSI pattern here, and we could bounce off there and go into another bearish pattern. Also, what we're knowing with Bitcoin is that each of these moves is getting smaller and smaller. So we had 115% there, and then this one we had 91%, and this one was only 35%. So these moves are getting smaller and smaller and smaller, simply an indication of the fact that the RSI is showing lower and lower highs, and so the days are numbered for BTC. So I think in this move we may get to 57,000, and it may go beyond that. Who knows? But this bull run for BTC is short-lived, and I'm also not saying it's the last spike. We could get a couple of more smaller, bullish, little bullish patterns before BTC goes into a bigger correction. But jumping over here to XRP, this is exciting for me. XRP, we're seeing exactly the opposite scenario happen in the RSI and the MACDs for XRP. So if we're looking at BTC, the RSI is getting smaller, the MACDs are on the way down. But if we look at XRP, the RSI is opening up and moving upward, the MACDs are opening up and moving upward, and looks like we've got support here, strong support at 41 cents. And so, worst case scenarios, we bounce off this 41 cent mark and continue going up. But I think we're going to break bullish out of this pattern. And once we break bullish above this trend line, that should take us up to $2.16. And all that really needs to happen here really is one exchange needs to wake up and do the right thing. I mean, the SEC has already put out a statement that the only organization that could have possibly ever sold XRP illegally is Ripple. The only organization that could have sold XRP as an unregistered security is Ripple. And so by now, the exchanges should be waking up. All it takes is one exchange to wake up, relist XRP, and XRP is going to go crazy. I mean, we'll hit this $2.16 easily. I think we'll break through it and move on. Anticipating that move, those of you who are hodlers know that our first take profit level for Theta token was at $12. What I did with my 7.5% take profit from Theta token was I dropped it in XRP. I put all of it in XRP. Why? Because I sense the heat turning on XRP, and I think XRP is going to break out of here soon, and it's going to do some crazy, crazy damage. Now, in terms of altcoin season, I want to look at 3 BTC charts. This is XRP BTC, this is BCH BTC, and this is LTC BTC. What I'm seeing in these charts, first of all, if you look at these charts without understanding candle patterns, they all look horrible. I mean, it's just going down, down, down. It looks like it's going to hell, right? XRP, BTC, actually, XRP has flattened out against BTC, which is actually pretty cool. But BCH, it's still going down. And LTC is just getting uglier and uglier, right? So the question is, I mean, what is going on here? Well, actually, all 3 of these are bullish wedges. These are falling wedges. These are all bullish progressions, which means that all 3 of these, and many others as well, all 3 of these assets, if you go all the way back to December of 2018, they have been preparing for the last 3 years, really, to break out bullish against BTC and outperform it. All three of these assets, they're going to do this. At a certain point, it's going to do this. Oops. And at a certain point, it's going to do this. And so in my trading group, all we're doing is building our position here against LTC because we know that sooner or later, this thing is going to take off. We just don't know when. It just keeps going lower. Every time I think we've hit the bottom, the thing goes lower. And it's really, really frustrating. But in actuality, in the long run, this is bullish. In the long run, these are bullish. This is a reversal pattern. It means that LTC, BCH, XRP, all of these assets are preparing to take off against BTC and do some really serious damage. Now, on the other side of that, we look at the crypto total market cap excluding BTC. This is the altcoin market cap, and we are on the 3-day chart. We're in this triangle here. Now, triangles are neither inherently bullish nor bearish. What it actually depends on is the direction that the price action enters into the triangle. And here, the price action is entering into the triangle from below, which increases the possibility that this is a continuation pattern, that we're going to break out bullish and that we're going to keep moving up. I think the probability is somewhere around 67% that we break bullish out of this triangle. And if we break bullish out of this triangle, the next move almost doubles the altcoin market from where we are, takes us up to $1.14 trillion just in the next move. And that's not the end of it. So this is really exciting, folks. This moment is increasing. I mean, look at the RSI. The RSI is going to have to break out of this triangle at a certain point, and I think it's going to break out bullish. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I'm believing. So, folks, altcoin season is on the way. I know we keep saying that, and I know we keep preaching that, and I know it can get frustrating, and especially, I'm feeling the frustration in my trading group. I feel so bad that it's taking as long as it's taking for this breakout here with LTC, BTC. It's really hard. We are seeing some wins in other places like T-Fuel and Theta Token and so forth. However, I want to say that this is close at hand. Altcoin season is close at hand. And the decoupling of Bitcoin from the other altcoins is close at hand. So listen, folks, sleep in peace, wake in joy, walk in love. I know what it's like to feel alone in this market. And one thing I'm finding, I want to say, it's been such an honor and a joy to have my trading group, my Patreon group, my hodlers, and the community that we're finding there is invaluable. And so I'm just really, really excited about what I'm learning in this market as well, because I'm learning from all of you. I learn from your comments. I learn from the questions that you ask in the comments. Many of you have shared things with me that have opened my perspectives and caused me to learn about things that I never would have known before, and I'm very, very thankful for each and every one of you. I want to remind you all that this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I'm saying here is simply my opinion, my perspective, and my plans. And so I just wish you all the best. I got a video coming out for you on Monday that I promised you called How to Profit Maximally in This Market. The 5 ways to profit maximally in this market. In my last video, I said anybody who could guess all 5 of them would get a free month's membership, a gold membership on my Patreon. I had 2 people that gave pretty good guesses, but you weren't quite there, didn't quite get it. Anyone who is not already a gold or higher member on my Patreon or here on YouTube can make your guess. You are in the running. And so between now and Monday, if you can guess those 5 ways to profit maximally in this market, you'll get that free 1-month membership. All right. That's all I got for you today, folks. Be safe in this market. Don't overtrade, don't overbuy, don't oversell. Sleep in peace, wake in joy, walk in love. And with that being said, this is Cryptogenic signing out.